Alright, back to it. Where is... Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Where is my cat? Speaking of cats, since we got cats, since cats are the topic of the day, we got a cat right here. Ah, she's so cute. Okay, Mitzi. Okay. Really? Right at the camera? Alright, so Synni Bear posted this video, like, when? Yesterday. A lot of things happened yesterday. Um, but the ongoing cat dispute has an update, and we're about to watch it. Oh, right, I muted it. My bad. I was like, what a weird way to start a video, by not saying anything. If you want to give Mitzi a treat, you donate $5 to my Ko-Fi. That's how you give Mitzi a treat, by the way.
Before I begin,
You can find the link in the description.
let me be clear that this is not a comeback. I don't intend for this video to open the door for me to return to my platforms. This isn't about drama, allegations, anything of that nature. This is about Squirp, my kitten. Jack is claiming that I have possession
Oh my
of
god, it
Squirp,
really is
that
Mitzi. Whoa, the screenshots are going by so fast. She took Skirp. She took my baby. This is such a dumb name. I press the go button and I just do. Okay, should we get this cat video going? Since, you know, we have some context. What I understand from this cat debacle is that when Birdie, send you this image? This screenshot that I have right now? Yeah, I can send it to you real quick. But, so, when Birdie left Synni's apartment, they took one of Synni's cats with them. I guess the cat's name is Skirp, which is like the stupidest fucking name ever. Oh yeah, when I was criticizing Birdie, Birdie's fans came over here being like, "You're so insensitive, how dare you?" It's like, why should I feel bad for either of them? They're both fucked up people who did fucked up things. Is this convincing? Well, Birdie has nothing to do with Synni and, like, the group chat. It really doesn't. Anyway, we're finally gonna get around to this. So, this is the cat that these two are fighting over.
Jack is claiming that I have possession of Squirp, that I successfully took her from him, but I don't have her. I have no idea where my cat is, and I don't know if he's even aware of where she is. Jack took her from-
And that's the most worrying part of this whole cat drama. Isn't it? It's like, does anybody know where this fucking cat is now? Like, out of like, it's the cat that I feel the worst for right now. The other cat is named Stupid, by the way. So dumb. So dumb. Like, do you have any respect for your pets? At all?
My apartment when he left, and left her at a friend's house, and I've been fighting by way of the legal system to try and bring her home. It's been a long, drawn-out process. He states I have her, but I haven't received her. I have no idea where she is, and that's why I'm making this video.
Well, what do you expect the audience to do? Find your cat for you? Like, what do you want us to do about it?
Cat is not safe in his care. Despite
well, no, that much is clear. We know that.
The things Jack has been saying about me, I've stepped up as a caretaker ever since he left. My apartment is much cleaner. Stupid is losing weight after a long stretch of being overweight. I'm giving her more variety with her food to make sure she enjoys her meals. I've been making more of an effort to spend more time with her and make sure she's getting enough playtime and cuddles and pets. I'll admit I was standoffish when it came to their care while Jack was living with me, because I was under the impression that he was taking-
Also, if you weren't here when I gave my opinion on, like, Synni's ownership of cats, here's the thing. I don't care if Synni owns the 2 fucking cats. Alright, if we just take what she did out of the equation, let's take a look at this apartment. Okay? Let's just take a look at this apartment. Everything looks clean, everything looks organized. There's 2 litter boxes there. They don't look like they've been cleaned in a while, unfortunately. But, you know, things happen. They do look kind of like a little overflowed a little bit. And look, it's the same water fountain that I have. I have that same exact water fountain. So, water fountain for the cat. Plenty of room. It's not too cluttered. I don't know. They could do with a bit more, like, cleanup work, though. She shares the litter box. Shut up. And the cat's got a good cat tree, and they look comfortable, they look happy, they look safe. Everything looks cleaner than before. Oh, I don't know what it used to look like. But yeah, Synni at least seems to be responsible with animals. Here's the thing. If you take the grooming and in the like the inappropriate behavior with children on the internet out of the equation, she doesn't seem like a terrible cat owner. The living space seems fine for a cat. It seems like she's taking perfectly good care of the cats, right? I don't agree with this idea that just because she did something bad that has nothing to do with animals, that these animals have to be like rehomed or like sent to a shelter. She's only a shut up, Vlad. Why did I give you mod status again? Now I'm forced to like look at your comments. But like especially in the call with like Goblin and Kumo, when they were like, you need to take your cat and put it in a shelter and like drop it off at the shelter. It's like, if the cat has a safe and comfortable home environment and they are being well taken care of, there is no need to take a cat to the shelter. There is no fucking need for it. She lets animals into a home with an alleged animal abuser, though. That is a point. That is definitely a point. That is a point. You know what? You make a good point. Okay, so that's a -1. That is true. Did she know? Did she know that this happened? That is actually a very good question, too. To be fair, Enlaa, they only offered that when they were bitching to her to go to... I know that. But it's like... I don't know. I think throwing your cats in the shelter just because is like just because people didn't like what you did on the internet. She knew all of Birdie's controversies. There's no way Birdie would have known. There's no way Synni would have known. Oh, you're just being sarcastic. Fuck off. Like, she did have, like, a major obsession with Birdie. Like, major. Seriously? Seriously? Oh, okay, I don't know why Vlad sent this to Lio. So I can make you hate Birdie. Lio doesn't hate Birdie? Who doesn't hate Birdie? About to bring up encouragement of kids drawing sexual stuff? How about molesting an animal as a kid, but later using that memory to solicit secrets from someone? I've heard about this. It's been disputed whether or not Birdie is lying here. Why? Why would Birdie make up a story like that? Even then, who the fuck is disputing that Birdie is lying? Okay, well, that's another weird Lio take for you. They could be lying. I'm sorry. It's like trying to say that a minor online is lying about being a minor. It's like, in certain situations like that, you have to just take it, you have to treat it as if it is true. Cause Birdie claims that she was groomed into it. Yeah. If she's lying, that's even better. Yeah. Wait, bring up that screenshot again. Yeah, like, why would someone, like, even then, you're lying about molesting an like, at the age of 19, by the way, you're making up a lie about molesting an animal to solicit secrets from someone. That's even worse. Well, it's not worse than actually molesting an animal, but it's still bad that you're doing that. Like, out of all the secrets to tell, I fucked my ferret is like the worst secret lie you could come up with. It's not worse, it's just more pathetic. Yeah, thank you, Vlad. Phagos behavior. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, stories lied about being 8 years old. That is true, but it's like nobody believed it, including Spoctor. Okay, the only people that believed it are the people that wanted to condemn Spoctor. Anyway, we gotta get back to the cat thing. I'm stalling. Yeah, lying about being 8 isn't the same as trying to fuck an animal. Thank you.
I'll admit I was standoffish when it came to their care while Jack was living with me, because I was under the impression that he was taking care of the cats while I was at work, because he said he could. Now he's gone, and I want to be a better caretaker for my kittens. I want to make sure that they're living long, healthy, happy lives. The reason I stress this point so much is because Jack is acting like I'm actively abusing Stupid, the cat that he left behind. He references how frustrated I got when the cats kept me up at night, and how I locked Stupid in the bathroom one night so I could sleep. Stupid still frustrates me, but I don't lock her in rooms. I play with her before bed, so she's less likely to wake me up now, and now she really does. I'm doing a lot more problem solving now that Jack is gone. Jack says he came into
I can finally think for myself and have a brain now that Birdie's gone. I don't know, this might actually convince me that she shouldn't have cats either. I don't know. Don't say kitten. Yeah, they're not kittens. They are full-grown adult cats. Have some respect for your cats. Like, here's the thing. I don't think that Synni should, like, just rehome her cats and, like, throw them in the shelter. I do think that she needs to have more respect for her cats, though. Can't you both problem solve your way into a psych ward? Yeah. I think Synni needs to have more respect for her cats. Maybe give them better names that aren't, like, demeaning them. I don't know, like, Stupid and Skirp are, like, names that you would give a stuffed animal. Not a living, breathing thing. Sorry. I think Synni needs to fix her voice. Go away, Vlad. I don't want to, like, you complaining is annoying to me. Because she said, did you say Scrip? Yeah, that's the name of the other cat. The cat that they're fighting over.
to my apartment to visit Stupid, which was while I was at work, and he did this without my permission or my knowledge. He says I'm not taking care of her because when he came over, my apartment was dirty and the floor was covered in litter, and Stupid's nails weren't clipped. And I'm so fucking annoyed because as soon as I came home, the same day he came over, hours after he left, I came home and I was on my hands and knees scrubbing the floor. I swept, I mopped, and I scrubbed the
Why do they always do this? I was on my hands and knees. Okay, Vlad, I'm actually going to time you out if you keep complaining about that. Control your autism and shut the fuck up. Lyle, listen, Lyle will still not answer my question about whether he has 25 cats or not. I can't make a judgment on that. Oh my god. I was on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor like a slave, like a servant. They always do these, like, emotional little zingers. Like, they put, like, this emotional zest into their like, retelling of events. I was on my hands and knees, crying, sobbing my eyes out, my lungs bereft of air.
Floor to lift up the caked on litter and cat food. I made that floor sparkle, and Jack
Yeah, but, like, here's the thing, Synni. It's like, why couldn't you do this stuff while he was living there? Kumo, unpaid labor for doing house chores. I have to labor, I have to slave away for somebody 24/7 and not even get a thank you. Sounds like your fanfiction. True. I made that shit sparkle. But it's like, you're acting like you had no power or autonomy while Birdie was living there, but that's just not true. Like, why can't you just admit that you were also lazy and depressed and lethargic? How come you can't just admit that both of you... Hi, Mitzi. How come both of you can't just admit that, like, you were lazy and neglectful? But now that Birdie's gone, maybe that you've opened your eyes and you want to be, like, a better, like, caretaker and a better owner and a better, like, apartment renter and, like, clean shit up and like, do better for yourself? Like, trying to make it out like you had, like, no control of the situation is not the way to go.
had to come in just before I could do that. I'm almost more annoyed that he didn't see my hard work than I am annoyed that he came into my home without my consent.
Aw, your work, the bare minimum that you have to do when owning an apartment wasn't acknowledged. Oh, so sad.
Topic of her claws. Trimming the cat's nails has always been a two-person job, and I've been struggling to find—
It's not a two-person job, by the way. It is not a two-person job. You can clip your cat's claws solo. What is she talking about?
Topic of her claws. Trimming the cat's nails has always been a two-person job, and—
How? You can clip nails solo. It can be depending on the cat. Even then, there are very good ways at like restraining the cat without hurting them solo if you use a blanket. You do the same thing that they do in vets. You can use a blanket. Birdie,
I smell pennies.
Birdie named the cats, blamed them. If that's true, fine. But like, I don't know. I feel like I would speak up a bit more if like if someone tried to name my cats stupid and scrup, I'd be like, nah, how about we give them better names? Like Mitzi, for example, she is very, very like squirmy. She squirms when she's being held and she squirms when you're trimming nails. But it's like there are ways to safely restrain a cat solo to clip their nails. This is just Synni making excuses for herself.
And I've been struggling to find a method to clip her nails on my own. I've taken her to a professional since then to get her claws trimmed. I'm still going to try to find a way to do it on my own.
And you can rename animals.
Take care of her as best I can. Jack is not going to take care of the cats. I don't trust him or anyone he associates with to take care of these cats.
Yeah, perfectly fair. It's like, I trust, even if Synni is not, like, the perfect cat owner, I trust Synni with the cats more than I trust Birdie. I don't think you could trust Birdie with a fucking fly, much less a cat.
Not even take care of himself. I don't want to go into detail again over how much I was doing to take care of Jack, but I feel like it's important.
Yeah, because I feel like it's not relevant. Like, we don't need to know. Why did she adopt them for Jack, then? That's... Again, it comes up with the, like, obsession thing, where it's like... Like, I get that Synni was obsessed, but it's like, now that the friendship has broken up and you can see the light of day, it doesn't excuse previous actions. So, like, you do bring up a good point, Thuman.
To at least mention that I was acting as Jack's caretaker because he isn't capable of taking care of himself. If Jack cannot handle himself, then I don't believe he can properly take care of an animal.
Yeah.
I have on multiple occasions come home from work with all the lights being off in the apartment,
here's the thing.
Not having any food or water or...
Here's the thing about, like, you know, like, co-ownership or, like, you know, ownership of cats. Like, if you have, like, a roommate and you buy and you adopt 2 cats for, like, the both of you, if you're not ready for the responsibility of cats, don't get cats. Amen. But, like, here's the thing. The cats, apparently, they are under Synni's name legally. Like, on the paperwork, on the adoption paperwork, the cats are under Synni's ownership. Right? Even if Synni bought the cat for both of them, or bought the cat so that Birdie could have a friend, or that Birdie could have a cat while in the apartment, the ownership still belongs to Synni. Legally, they belong to her. Like, this entire, like, debacle about, like, well, I take better care of the cat. Well, I love the cat more. It's like, it's all pointless. It's meaningless arguments. Just say, I have the paperwork, they belong to me, give them back to me. That's all you need to say. That's all you really need to say. Doing these, like, emotional pleas and, like, arguments to the internet for like, public approval or whatever, it's pointless. It's completely pointless.
Or attention. Because Jack spent all day in bed and never got up to take care of them. His mental health is likely responsible for a lot of—
Like, as long as the cats look happy and healthy, and you're taking care of them, and you're not, like, a hoarder, or your place is a disaster, and the cats can live a comfortable life, that's all they need. That's all the cats need. They don't need to live in luxury. You don't need to be the perfect cat owner. But if you're, if you take care of them, if you take proper care of them, that's all you need. Yeah, it's definitely a legal issue, but, like, these people are so, like, fucking brain-rotted that they don't understand that at all.
Of Jack's impulsive or self-destructive.
Like, Synni thinks that this is the best thing that she can do, is make, like, an emotional plea to the internet about her cat? She's so fucking stupid.
Behavior, and I don't want to give the impression that it's inexcusable to have days where your mental health takes over, but some sort of accountability needs to be taken when you're responsible for another life. Having poor mental health is valid, but it's not an excuse to continuously neglect an animal. You have to make an effort to take care of the creatures that depend on you, whether or not you're depressed. That goes—
I can already hear people arguing that I am mentally ill too, which I am, but I've never used my mental health to excuse neglect. I don't know, but maybe you have. I don't know. I also feel like some people may argue I'm not well enough to take care of an animal because of the mental breakdowns I was having after I called out. It's like, I would not trust Synni to have a child. I would not trust Synni to babysit a child or even be around children. Right? I still think Synni should be, like, on a sex offender list for what she did.
We're looking at it, dude. The Earth is flat. The Earth. I'm just looking. The Earth is flat.
Villa! Thank you, Villa. Thank you. How could it doesn't say how much you tipped? That sound file is amazing. Thank you. $10. That means 2 treats for Mitzi, isn't it? All right. Are we giving Mitzi treats? Are we giving her treats? Ugh. Okay. I can already. Yes. Yeah. I feel like I've gotten better since the start of this situation, especially since Kumo stopped being friends with me. Synni, I'm gonna let you in on a little something. Kumo was never your friend. Kumo and Goblin were never your fucking friend. I'm sorry. They were never your friend. I've been feeling less stressed and anxious, and I've stopped feeling like everyone wants to find me and kill me. Gee! I wonder if there's a correlation here between her stopping the feeling that everyone is out to get her, and people like Kumo and Goblin whispering in her ear that everyone was out to get her and that she should buy a gun. I wonder why she stopped feeling that way. So hypothetically, if I were to make a birdie video, how could I possibly do that without people accusing me of defending Synni? Don't talk about Synni. Clearly. Like, just don't bring up the Synni stuff. Just say, I'm not talking about the Synni stuff, because I don't like her either. They're both, just say at the beginning of the video, they're both bad, and fuck both of them. Put them in a cage! Put them in a cage! Okay, sorry, we'll get back to this. My therapist has given me tools to control my anxiety, so I have significantly fewer breakdowns and I no longer feel suicidal. Wow, congratulations! Now you can get that gun! I gotta live for my babies. Fuck off. Fuck off. Synni, you gotta stop doing this shit, man.
That goes for him, that goes for me, that goes for everyone. Jack is seemingly physically disabled, possibly from a heart condition. The reason I say seemingly is because Jack doesn't have any form of diagnosis.
Of course he doesn't. Birdie is another prolific self-diagnoser.
Definitively state that he has a condition. He very likely does have a condition of some kind that affects his day-to-day life, but I just don't know that for certain. This could be used to—
Guys, you'll never believe where Mitzi's sitting right now. She's sitting there waiting for another treat. She's like, if I sit here, I get treats.
excuse him not doing as much because he isn't capable of exuding a bunch of energy, nor can he stand up or walk around for long periods of time. I don't think him having a disability voids him of the responsibility he chose when he begged me to adopt Squirp. I believe Squirp is being held by a friend of his, but
yeah,
I don't know if they moved her to
I guess he self-diagnosed himself with a heart condition. Great. Genius.
Different location as of recent. I don't know if Jack knows where the cat is. If he doesn't know where Squirp is, then he needs to fucking question his friends because that means they're hiding the cat from him. And if he does know, then he's
probably because they don't trust him with the cat either. Who would have guessed?
To his audience about where my cat is.
Karma isn't real if she's allowed to take 2 of my baby away.
I smell
Synni, I take it back, Synni. Come buy a gun. Oh, God.
By painting a picture of me as a terrible cat abuser who stole Squirt from him. When I don't even—
Yeah, I don't, like, care enough about, like, the psycho ramblings that Birdie goes on to pause the fucking video to read them. I really don't.
Have her. I'm really fucking concerned.
Jesus, what the fuck is this?
Because I keep getting messages from a shelter saying that Squirp was found, and when I checked in with the shelter, they weren't holding her anymore. Where the fuck is my cat? I have been going through hell trying to get her back. I went to police, animal control, the city prosecutor. Izzy, the friend I believe to be holding the cat, was—
Okay, these are important. Hold on.
Police, animal control, the city prosecutor. Izzy—
I've included this convo because I think it proves my point, but also because I think I explain myself a bit better in these messages. Oh, there's a recording, huh? Interesting. Izzy, where is my address? Why is my address there? I can return the flash drive, the monitor, and the jewelry, and my cat. can I just ask why? Why do you want the cat so badly? Because it belongs to her. You want the cat so badly, you said it yourself you didn't want the cat. Did she? If she said she didn't want the cat, she should probably show that in writing somewhere. You also said that Jack was the one who wanted it being the cat. Synni, again, why is my address there? Do you have any idea what I'd do if someone I knew stole my cat, let alone my pencil? Yes, I know, Vlad. I know. Again, I'm willing to swap the monitors. I can give you Jack's monitor. I have... Okay, that's cut off. Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Is to return my cat. The city prosecutor,
What is
Izzy,
going on
the
with
friend
these
I believe to be
screenshots?
holding the cat, was
Wait, god damn, these goes by so fast!
police, animal control, the city prosecutor, Izzy, the friend I believe to be holding.
Okay. Okay, I'll try to find your jewelry, but I don't see it. With the cat, though, can you please tell me why? It doesn't matter. I'm not arguing with you, and I don't owe you an explanation. You have until the 25th. I mean, she's got a point. Wait, jewelry?
I smell pennies.
Thank you for the 2. Wait, jewelry, so Birdie did steal shit? Yeah, apparently they've stolen, like, jewelry and stuff from Synni's house. I don't owe you an explanation. Yeah, you do, because Jack is owed an explanation. You are not owed an explanation over the legality of a cat! You are not. I'm sorry. And also, this is, like, really evasive, by the way. This is, like, really evasive. Can I, like, if you ask someone, please give me my cat back, and they go, but why do you want the cat so badly? You said you didn't even want it. It means they have your cat, and they don't want to give it back to you. Right? He wants this cat, implying that the cat is with her. I want to make sure this cat is cared for, especially with how you've told me you didn't want a cat. Doesn't matter.
The cat was sent a legal notice.
They really did a good job turning Synni into a martyr and breaking state law. I know, right? As for the jewelry, unfortunately, I don't have it with me, nor does Jack. Where the fuck is the jewelry, then? Did they pawn it off? Not even $50 for the cat? What, are you trying to sell the cat back to Synni now? What are you doing? Because why do you want her so badly? Even then, I'm just curious. I already told you that I'm responsible for this cat, and I don't fucking trust either of you as far as I can throw you. You've proven time and time again that none of you are trustworthy, so I don't trust you with my baby. Jack is not going to take care of her. He couldn't be fucking bothered to who knows? Who knows what else was said there? Synni, what? The fact that you don't realize the true scope of the damage you've done and have pushed everything on Jack? This isn't about Jack anyway. This is about you and your victim. Doesn't matter. You have to give the cat back. The fact that you're not realizing how bad Jack's symptoms are shows. You mean the imaginary symptoms that he made up? Like, I can agree Jack is crazy, but I don't think Jack is a fucking victim. Hey, Mitzi. Cat cam is gone. Sad. Yelderpoo, you should have given them the gun to take back the cat. No. I literally said you guys have the right to be angry with you. Said I'm traumatized. I said I traumatized people, not going to semantics. Honest, like, this back and forth is so exhausting. Also, text at the bottom tells you speaking in the long-ass text messages. I'm not reading all the long-ass text messages, I'm
Actively
sorry.
refused to give me my cat. Questioning why I want her in the first place. Trying to buy her from me. Persuade me.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, she was trying to buy, oh, so she was buying the cat. So it's like, clearly Izzy has the cat. So why are you still saying that you thought Izzy had the cat? Like, does she have the, why do you, this is so maddening. These people are insane. These people are fucking insane. How does Synni not know where the cat is when, like, just by these text messages alone, it seems pretty fucking obvious that this person, this Izzy person, has the cat. I'm pissed off too. These people are so frustratingly crazy. Because everyone's fucking retarded!
Me from continuing to fight for her. At some point she claimed the cat is hers now, which just fucking floors me.
Give me my cat.
Well,
Oh, what the fuck is this? What?
What do you mean it's your cat now?
I don't know. You can figure that out.
I will continue to fight for my
What?
baby.
What?
She will never be safe
I don't understand.
as long as she is being watched.
Listen, these emotional pleas, I don't care. I really, can we, so is this recording? Okay, so this is I don't give a fuck about the rest of these, like, emotional pleas. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay. No, it was not the call that he was coaching. It wasn't, just... Oh my god, this is actually, like, driving me mad. Synni doesn't deserve the cat if she's unwilling to I mean, I'm kind of like, no, go back? Why? What other context is needed? Okay, I'll go back. Jesus.
For them. I can admit my own faults. And I want to be better for them so they can live a better life. I trust my own ability to give them the best life I can, more than I trust these fucking malicious, opportunistic, lying shit stains, who showed so little care for Stupid that they are willing to come into my apartment and bring Stupid to a shelter without my knowledge or permission. I want my cat
We
back.
want to hear them argue about the cat. No, I'm skipping to the argument for the cat. There's a recording here, guys. The rest of this is just Synni talking about how much she loves her damn cats. But it's like, we know already. This is like illegal tapping, right? It depends. Is Missouri a one-party or two-party state? That's a good question, actually. Jar, Kumo, Romantic Goblin, Synni Bear, Birdie, and Evan, and Izzy are fucking idiots, it seems like. So Missouri is a one-party state, so Synni recording them is not an issue. Laws don't matter, I don't care. Vlad! I don't care if you don't care! Stop it! Shut up about how much you don't care! Jesus Christ! We get it!
I want to know she's safe, and I will not accept the idea of her remaining in Jack's care because it disturbs me. I don't trust him. I don't trust Izzy. I don't trust any of the people I knew before because they have proven to me that they are not trustworthy. And believe me, I know that sounds rich coming from me, the person who—
Can we please skip this? Why did Jack take the cat if they were going to sell it or give it away? They think that they think that each other has the stupid fucking cat. I'm saying the laws don't matter if they stole your cat. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Vlad. Cat lovers unite.
where she is.
I'm sorry I yelled at you, Vlad.
Please.
Okay. I sent Izzy a legal notice addressed to Jack because he has no address. This is why. How do you... Okay, what do you mean you sent a legal notice? Like, did you get, like, a lawyer to do this? Did you get, like, a prosecutor to do this? Did you do this through the court system? Like, what do you mean you sent a legal notice? To return my items to me, including my cat, due on the 25th of October, 2024. Well, we'll be expecting that day. After receiving everything except Skirp on the 23rd, I went to Izzy's house. Oh, wait. No, it's November now. I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. Well, no, the reason why Jack has no address is because Jack is hopping from person to person, mooching off of people right now. Living on people's couches. Because he can't get a life of his own. Oh, wait, hold on. To retrieve my... I went to Izzy's house to attempt to retrieve my kid and I recorded the following conversation in case anything scary happened. Okay. Yes, Birdie is the human personification of a fucking parasite. Did Jack not get the money they crowdfunded? That is a good question. We don't know, honestly. And I'd be surprised if they did. Like, personally, I'd be very surprised if they did. Also, 81 people here and only 17 likes. I'm gonna do the thing that Chris and Chud do all the time. What? Press the like button if you like this live stream. What? Huh? Only 17 likes? What? Anyway. Wrong, it's 23. Well, I don't know. If I make the number lower, it incentivizes people to like the stream more. Yeah, I'd be surprised and I'd be disappointed if Jack actually got the money. I'm kind of hyped up on coffee, if you couldn't tell. I'm doing my part.
Hello.
Hello. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Are you Elizabeth's father?
Yes.
Hi. I'm here to retrieve my cat.
Okay, Elizabeth. Maybe inside.
E-begging arc win right
Sorry to
now.
intrude. It's very, like, without notice.
If you're coming into the house invited, you're not intruding.
I would like my cat. I apologize if I'm intruding.
I mean, at least she's being polite, I guess.
Hi. Hello. I'm here for my cat.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. What do you mean, no? I'm here for my cat. No. Aren't all these people fucking retarded?
Cynthia, you're not allowed here.
What do you mean?
Cynthia, go home.
Your
What do
father left.
Yeah, what do you mean you're not allowed here? What do you mean? Synni, the imaginary cops in my head said that you're trespassing. Synni brings up a good point. It's like, if you're let inside, you're allowed to be there.
Let me inside. Where's my cat?
Not gonna give it
She should have. You're right. You're right, Thuman. She should have, like, had, like, an escort or something.
to you.
See, this text right here is more proof that Izzy has this cat, so I don't know why Synni Bear is acting like she doesn't know where her cat is. Very obviously, this person has the cat. If she has the papers for the cat, she can prove it's hers. I think she does, doesn't she?
What do you mean?
Yeah, she should have had an escort with the paperwork. Exactly.
Because she's not your cat.
Yes, she is. Where is my cat?
Cynthia, no.
No, Gerald. No, Cynthia. This is so bad. This is so retarded.
What do you mean no?
Cynthia, go home.
What?
Just baby talking each other. Cynthia, go home. No, I want my cat. No.
What do you mean no?
They just repeat themselves. What do you mean no? No, you can't be here. Go home. What do you mean no? It's like, fuck off! Not important, but Cortels donated $100 to Brady's GoFundMe and Brady called him a groomer. I did see that. It was kind of funny.
She's literally my cat.
No.
I have the paperwork. I can show you the paperwork, actually.
Cynthia, just because you bought this cat for Jack. You said you bought this.
Yeah, she almost said it. She almost said it. She almost fucking said it. Did you catch that?
Paperwork, actually.
Cynthia,
Just because you...
bought this cat.
What do you think she was about to say there? Just because you have the legal paperwork saying that you own the cat doesn't mean you own the cat. She realized she was about to say something really retarded, so she switched it real quick.
Cat for Jack. You said you bought this cat for Jack.
That means literally.
It doesn't mean anything. Like, parents... Here's the thing, right? Parents can buy animals for their children, right? You can buy a dog for your child. That doesn't mean that they own the dog. It's still... You still own the dog. Unless the paperwork is in their name, it is not theirs. Doesn't... Parents can buy children. No! Did I say that? Don't clip that out of context, please.
Really nothing.
That does mean something.
No, it
you bought
doesn't.
this cat for Jack, yes?
How did Synni get instantly stun locked? They bought me at the Walmart. How did Synni get stun locked like instantly?
You buy this cat for Jack.
That doesn't mean anything.
Cynthia, it's simple. Yes or
That
no?
does not matter.
Cynthia, did you buy this cat for Jack?
That doesn't matter.
Cynthia, did you buy this cat
Oh my
Izzy.
god, I can't. Cynthia, Izzy, Cynthia, Izzy.
My name is on the paperwork.
Synni,
He will not take care of her.
Synni, go home or I will call 911.
Good. Somebody needs to call 911. Honestly, if she did call the authorities, then the authorities would probably help get Synni's cat back.
And, like, what are they gonna do?
Get your cat back. They are gonna get your cat back. What do you mean? What are the cops gonna do? Yeah, because like realistically, like if Izzy called the cops, right, and said like, "Hey, there's a dispute at our house," And the cops show up, and Synni shows them the paperwork and says, hey, these people stole my cat. Here's the paperwork that shows that I own this cat. They'd be like, okay, you guys need to give her the cat back, take this to small claims court, and let it be. And then Synni is on her way. The only thing that could usurp the adoption paperwork would be vet records, and the only receipts showing who actually is caring for the animal, which would have been Synni because Birdie is a mooch. Yeah.
Go home or I will call 911. Go. Is this cat your? I mean...
It just keeps getting dumber. It just keeps getting dumber. Is this cat yours? Literally, yes. She knows that she just said something retarded, which is why she stopped herself.
Or I will call 911. Go. Is this cat your? I mean...
Is this cat your? Well... Well, Synni did try to call the cops back when the cat was first taken, and the operator told her that's not our problem. The thing is, I just have a really hard time believing the shit that Synni says. Especially with this interaction. Like, here's the thing. If Synni is so retarded, like, it's like Synni Bear has been, like, somehow duped into thinking that Izzy does not have her cat, when she very clearly does. And she made this video asking, where is my cat? And starting it off by saying, I genuinely have no idea where my cat is. Even though all the evidence is pointing toward this Izzy person having the cat, and Izzy literally saying, I'm not giving you the cat. If Synni is that fucking stupid, I don't think I believe her when she says, I called the cops and they said, we can't help you with that. I really don't believe it. I think maybe she, like, called someone, like, she called, like, the Best Buy down the street, and they were like, ma'am, we can't help you with that. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't ask the father if the cat was in the house. If she can't talk to Izzy, why didn't she just turn and talk to the father about the situation? The father let her, like, the father seemed, like, pretty, like, amicable and willing to, like, talk things out. Why didn't you just talk to the dad, like, hey, is there a cat here? Does Izzy have a cat? Like, what is going on here? Like, can I please have my cat back? Yeah, the father seems nice. The father seemed willing to talk things out. Like, I'm telling you, there's no brain cells here. There's no logic to speak of.
Yes. Yes.
Did you buy this cat?
Yes.
Yes?
Did you buy this cat?
My cat. I spent the money. I signed the paperwork. Give me my cat.
This cat back. Didn't Jack give you the money for your cat?
It doesn't matter. Like, even if that's the truth, even if Birdie is the one who gave Synni the money to buy the cat, it still doesn't matter if, like, legally, the cat belongs to Synni. I would too, Laka. I'd be like, okay, well, I'm getting nowhere with her. I'm gonna try him, because obviously he's, like, the homeowner. Obviously, Izzy lives with her dad. So he would be the authority in this situation, and what he says goes. So why wouldn't she turn and try to, like, talk to the father about this situation? Vlad, you have enough cats. Give me the cat. I can have 2 torties.
I can't say that for sure.
Kobe, pretty much. This is about the cat. This is the cat's bet.
You know how long ago that was? Like 6 months ago.
Why is Synni allowing the conversation to get derailed like this? If you are here to retrieve your cat, you need to stick to that. You don't have to try and sit here and convince the person that you want your cat back. This is pointless. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Cynthia.
why are you fighting me so hard on this?
Cynthia?
Because
You literally, I
Because-
gave you a letter.
this cat was Jack. This cat
They're both stun locked right now. This is so weird. I know. It's like, listen, you have no idea. You have no idea how angry it makes me. How angry people like this make me, dude. Like, I just, like, I'm baffled by people that just, like, that can't think. Like, how does this happen? How do you get so deluded? Well, exactly. Like, if you know you're not good at confrontations like this is why you bring an officer or another, like, a third party or someone to come and help you, like, get this cat back. Not just go there by yourself with, like, your cell phone recording and being like, I want my cat back. Give me my cat back.
Cat is for Jack, Cynthia.
Give me my cat.
Well,
Well,
my cat now.
what? What? Where did that come from?
What do
For Jack, Cynthia.
Huh?
Give me my cat.
Well, it's my cat now.
What is your brain on, dude? What mode is your brain on? Your brain is on fucking airplane mode, dude. It's my cat now.
What do you mean it's your cat now?
I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of believe that. What the fuck? It is good evidence. It is good evidence for, like, if this becomes a legal dispute, or if they take this to small claims court. Is there anyone in this situation that is somewhat smart? This is the typical North Missouri female confrontation. I like how Vlad says, don't give her more money, and then proceeds to give me more money. But thank you, Vlad. Thank you for the 2. You can request police escorts for any reason. I wonder if... Is that, like, by state basis, or is that, like, a federal thing, though? I don't know how it works specifically in Missouri. Vlad's a secret simp. God. Fucking hell. I genuinely believe it's St. Louis. I genuinely believe it's St. Louis. They would say no. Why do you keep saying that? Missouri is Missouri, not St. Oh, St. Louis, Missouri. You know what? Sorry, I'm retarded. They would say no because they don't care. But yeah, aren't they? But like, wouldn't they be legally required to, though? That's the thing. I don't know my fucking states. Don't judge me. Listen. For a second, I thought St. Louis was a state, okay? That's cool, they don't care? God damn. I guess if she really does try to go, like, through the legal system to do this, I just don't, like, it baffles me that she can't just, like, take the cat. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, when she says, I don't know, like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's my cat now? She's like, I don't know. I think she just, like, her brain is literally on airplane mode. It's just automatic.
You can figure that out. But
Figure
Cynthia,
that out. Okay.
You bought this cat for Jack.
They're just looping. They're just caught in this eternal loop. You bought this cat for Jack. Give me my cat. You bought this cat for Jack. Give me my cat. This cat is mine. This is like, this is so dumb.
You did. You bought this cat for Jack.
How does anyone tolerate these people, dude?
Yeah.
St. Louis is the worst city in the country. Read the stats. Its only competitor is Detroit.
Back when I thought, you know, do you want to?
I changed my mind. Synni deserves to have a gun. Yeah, all these people sound like 14-year-old girls, too. Do you want to know how much he did for this cat? It doesn't fucking matter. Like, honestly, you could just keep pestering them for the cat. Until, like, you... Like, honestly, like, my dad always says that the squeaky wheel gets the oil or whatever. It's like, just keep making a fucking fuss about it until the police are finally forced to do something about it. I guess that's all you can really do is just keep pestering the legal system. Or pester them. Like, seriously. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Okay, thank you. That's what I meant.
I know
That's what,
how much he did.
That's what my old man always says. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. That was close.
For this cat.
Where did the dad from the beginning, though? He doesn't want to tolerate... He doesn't want to deal with them either. These people literally peaked in middle school. These are the people that peak in middle school.
A lot.
Cuddled with it. Like, I'm sure that's the most he really did.
Dad is my
Clean the
favorite
litter boxes
character.
when I asked him to.
He said hello, let her in, and then left. And he's the best character in this arc.
Like, only when I asked him to.
They need to bring the dad back.
You know how...
You did admit that you bought this cat for Jack.
Yeah, sure. For Jack. It's still my cat.
Yeah, like I said, you can buy a pet for your child, but it's still legally your pet.
Cynthia, why are you even here?
Why are you here? We're back to this again. We've retrieved... We are back at the beginning of the call! We are back at the beginning! I'm back in the fucking building again!
I would like to retrieve my cat.
No.
I don't trust you. I do not trust you with this cat.
Now!
Go.
I want my cat.
Cynthia, go.
How about you just say, call the cops then? Call the cops. That's like the best outcome for you, Synni. Why don't you just say, I'm not leaving until you give me my cat? I'm back in the fucking building again! Yeah, that was like the best outcome for you. Because if they come to a public disturbance, they get called to a public disturbance, they'll try to find like the best outcome so that everybody leaves. And if you have the paperwork with you in that moment that you can show the cops, they will just take the path of least resistance and give you the cat so you can leave them alone and leave. This is like basic human level like logic and reasoning we're using here. This is like basic shit that I'm saying right now. This isn't rocket science. The paperwork is gone, but she says she literally has the paperwork. Technically, the cops are supposed to help in situations like this, but they don't even help with street violence or rape. Yeah, okay, I get it. You hate St. Louis. I'm just saying, like, ideally, that is what is supposed to happen. Right? Right.
I literally gave you
Like, just say, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving until I have my cat that I legally own that you stole from me.
like a court order.
I literally gave you a court order. So what does that mean? Okay, and I'm struggling to like
I want
hang on a sec.
my cat.
Cynthia, go.
I literally gave you like a court order.
But did you? Like, Synni's so dumb that I find it hard to believe her if she actually, like, got a court order. Or if she just sent her a piece of paper with "Gimme my cat back" written on it, and she thinks that's a court order. I can't tell with Synni because she's so unreliable. I am saying if she called the cops, they would be lucky if the cops showed up within 2 hours. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Izzy is the one saying call the cops. I'm not saying Synni should call the cops. I'm saying that if they call the cops, that would be the best outcome for Synni. That Synni could just talk to the father and try to work things out that way. She didn't even try. She's not even trying that. And Kumo destroyed his online presence for this? Jar 2? Yeah, is it worth it? If she lost the papers, wouldn't the shelter have it in their database? That's tough to know. It depends on how long you've owned the cat. Yeah, excuse me, she said the law wasn't helping her, yet she has a court order. That's what I'm saying, Laka. That's why I'm saying that her word for things is just not trustworthy. Because I don't even think that she knows what she's saying half the time. At this point, she might as well make a Trojan horse. Like, this conversation even real? This could be an AI-generated conversation. Like, at this point, could be. She said a cease and desist at the start, now it's a court order. So it's like, I don't know what she's talking about, like a court order. I really don't know.
Okay, and?
But if that's... I like that the implication there is that she says, you have a, like... That's like someone saying, we have a warrant for your arrest, and you saying, okay, and. Okay, and? This isn't Twitter, Izzy.
Go. Before I call the cops.
Go on. Shoot. Shoot. Go. Shoot. Go on.
I will call the cops, Cynthia.
Go ahead. That is actually the best thing for Synni at this point, if you do call the cops.
I cannot believe you.
Okay, I'll call 911.
They've
go.
actually...
Get. Go.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, she actually did it. She actually did the thing I was just joking about. Go. Get. Shoo. Go. She said get. She said get. She's too much of a coward to call the cops. None of these people have ever called the cops before. Get.
Fuck you. Go.
Is Synni gonna cry? Are you kidding me?
Go. Just go. Just go.
Fuck you.
And thank you.
You have until the 25th.
And she left? She left? She said fuck you and left? Honestly, listen. I want that cat to have a good home. I want that cat, that poor cat that's being thrown around from place to place. I want them to have a healthy, stable home, but I'm kinda with Vlad. She does not deserve to have that cat if she's unwilling to fight for the cat. I'm not saying that she should literally attack people. What I'm saying is that she's like, yeah, get the cops. What is she doing? She has no reason to leave. Yeah, this must have been from last, like, yeah. So it's like, now, like, she posted this video a day ago. But if they had a court order that was until the 25th, then shouldn't she have her cat back? So what's the deal? They should box for the cat. She was promised, but like, oh my god, it's so dumb.
You have until the 20th before, and
How is she losing connection on a recording? What? How is she losing internet connection on a recording?
Jack.
Doesn't fucking matter.
It does.
It is my cat.
Yeah, it does. I want to state it now, I'm not really good at confrontation, so I froze during, like, yeah, I could tell. I wasn't able to argue as well as I want. There is no argument to be had. Who said you had to argue? It's in a Discord call? This is so dumb. This is so dumb. What the fuck? Easy, she lies, she doesn't have a court order. That's what I'm thinking. 'Cause it's like, I don't even think... Maybe she thinks that she had a court order. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. Synni is definitely the person that would fall for, like, the Steam... Like, the Steam allegation... Or, like, the Discord allegation, like, phishing scam on Discord. 3 times over. Oh my god. This is... so dumb. Do not harass anyone I showed or mentioned. I don't want Izzy or Jack to be harassed. I want you to question them. What the fuck do you want from this video? These people aren't gonna help you. Like, nobody that you're showing this video to is gonna help you find your cat. Imagine if the GC put a request out for her to get a court order. I wouldn't be surprised. How is she able to hold 2 jobs, but she folds like a fucking napkin over the cat? Yeah, it's like, she doesn't deserve to get the cat. Like, I don't... These are the kinds of people that don't actually have much respect for their pets. And they're more like objects to them. Like, Synni and Birdie are the kinds of people that treat their pets and their animals like prized objects than they do, like, actual, like, living creatures that deserve to be taken care of. She is hoping to put social pressure to get the cat back. The issue is I don't think anyone wants to help a groomer get their pet back. Exactly. This is not gonna do anything for her. No, Vlad, that's a terrible idea. The only, like, person I feel bad for is not even a person. And it's the cat. I don't feel bad for anyone else. Oh, shit. Alright, well, that's the end of the video. And don't go after the people I spoke to in the Discord screenshots. I didn't even bother to read them. They're my new friends and support system. Oh, good. I'm sure this one will be just as productive and helpful as the last one. My new friends are helping me see the light. I think you said that last time. I'm making a lot of progress thanks to them. Ugh. I think Synni just wants the cat back because she doesn't want Jack to have the cat, but literally no one should have the cat. Well, someone needs to have the cat. Neither of them can actually care for it if she couldn't fight for the cat. If she's not willing to fight for it, she doesn't deserve to have the cat. But I still want the cat. Like, I just hope the cat comes out of this okay. Yeah, I wonder if her new friends have told her to buy a gun yet. What a mess. What a fucking mess. Alright, we're moving on from this topic.